Oh, where you watch? Look where you watch. Know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Palpatine TV said that. Boom!
A big sound, a play a big tune.
Ja holy Emmanuel I woy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I see, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow. Blow till me dance up me toe.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
Lock behind bars, putting out song, same way. Songs go all really gold.
It was crazy, but we never said anything because, like you said, we couldn't stitch on ourselves. We was in prison at the time.
Deliver me from my enemy, my God. Set me an eye from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. Save me from the bloodthirsty men. For behold, the lion wait for my soul. The mighty gather themselves together against me, not for my disobedience, not for my sin, Lord. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. Rise up, behold, and help me. You, Lord God of armor, the God of Israel, rouse yourself to punish the nation. Show no mercy to the wicked, traitor, sealer. They return at evening, howling like dogs, and prowl around the city. Behold, they spat with their mouth, so they're in their lips, for they say, Who art us? But you, Lord, laugh at them, you scruff for all the nation. O my strength, I wish for you, for God is my high tower. My God will go before me with his loving kindness. God will let me look at my enemy in triumph. Don't kill them, or my people may forget. Scatter them by their power, and bring them down, Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let they be catched in their pride. For the curses and lie which they utter, consume them in wrath, consume them, and they will be no more. Let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Selah. At evening let them return, let them howl like a dog, and go around the city. They shall wander up and down for food, and wait all night, if they ain't satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, yes, I will sing aloud of your loving kindness in the morning, for you have been my high tower, a refuge in the day of my distress. To you, my strength, I will sing praises, for God is my high tower, the God of my mercy, Selah. Up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan. Cassava, man over matter. Up and running. So what we are talking about right now, Vybz Kartel do one of the biggest interview since him come out of prison. Yeah, man, one of the biggest interview for him come out. Bigger than ER, 10 times bigger than ER, because this is the hip-hop nation, the hip-hop world, right, where millions of people. So this is the biggest thing. And, you have to big up Kartel, because him is the talk of the town right now. And him come out and him spill out the things them, and people never hear even most of this one here, as far as me say. Him go deeper, right? Him go deeper. As I'm saying, these are the biggest platform since him come out, as far as me can see. So, he taught the things them but people never realize. And, remember, when Kartel that hell, people are say, well, then, they have all kind of things to say. They must say, well, then, him a record in a prison, and Ray and Lele, because remember, Jack Cure did record in prison, biggest hit, Prisoner of Better Rose and them things there. But him record with recording studio in the prison, him get that access. But Cartel, them fight against him so much. He never get that facility to work. He never have that. He have to hide with a phone, iPhone 5 or whatever. He explain it. And to get the sound, he have to just do one bar and look if anybody will come. He have to use the mattress for a padding, as a studio padding, and bend it round and in a little mattress to get that sound and padding. So that is very clever. And that is really, really authentic, creative. You call it creativeness. That's what I'm saying. You see, me just love what I say I go on, because a lot of artists, can you see right now, a lot of artists now want Cartel come on road, you know. I talk about big artists, you know. Listen to some of them talk. Some of them go around and you can't. And, you know, I must say, Vegas, you see you are one of the biggest hypocrites on God earth. So you see, because you want your thing a little bit, you know, really right now, you know, it worse since Cartel come out. Because you was the man up pushing narrative, so well then Cartel now have nothing to sue for him. When I go sue for, that you say, you know, when I go sue for. If you're a man like say well, you say you have knowledge and you go talk about what the man gonna sue for. You know, say well then that's why that come in. That's why you say bad mind and grudgeful come in, you know. And you can see that when you, as a man, I go say that, well, I don't know if he's a man, you know, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's what you say. May I go after what you said. And you're the main one. Believe you me. You're the main person who try to fight Cartel for the system, as a system dog. And you say, well, then, oh, where am I going to sue for? Where am I going? And you can't say when you attack, you just fuckery. The man have a lot of things. But your Cartel say him gonna get some money. Him talk it, and you can pick out what him say. So them have to compensate him for sorry. But anyway, can people listen to the interview? I'm tired that long time say, you know, but you know, he not need the money. Cause remember, you know, Cartel one first. As I'm saying, Cartel gonna be the first. But I'm not gonna say apart from Bob Marley, we are talking about in a dancehall space, and we are talking about boom boom coming from the garrison, the ghetto, youth who self-made independent, or independent self-made billionaire, right? And that's no joke. And as I'm saying, you know, put away Bob Marley. Bob Marley, they're on a different level. Bob Marley was there before. So you couldn't say Bob Marley the first. So I'll put it and say, well, could I say Vybz Kartel, if a man who was in a prison for 12 years and about 8 months, so call it 13 years, locked behind bars, putting out song, same way. Songs go all really gold. Right? From behind bars. So you can't want greater than that. So he's a self-made billionaire. And I'm not going to say he's the first because Buju Banton is a billionaire as well. We are not here to watch artist money and people money, but they are in this space. I am in this space as a writer, producer. We do big song, produce big song, both big singers, big artists and things like that. So we have the right to speak out. And that are my lane. So we not watch people things. But them in the space, public space. So I am a part of the music alternative. So you see, me have the right to talk. I mean, I don't really talk nothing bad like certain, like a nastiness, like Vegas. Where just hate people because them feel like them can't be even like Cartel shoes lace. And that's the truth about it. And you know, as I'm saying, you know, be glad for the man come out and to make some artists squeal at them blood clot boot. So this interview is very, 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 very authentic. And really you have to just have the ears to listen to what the man has say. Because I'm talking as it is. Him not curry favor up nothing. Him just talk it as it is, plain and straight, from the horse's mouth. I love that. And the interviewees of them love that as well. So, you know, it's a big interview. One of the biggest. As I'm saying, ER was just a Jamaican thing. Because I might know why I'm going to ER. But, you know, that is great and that is good. So the man is internationally, internationally. And they can't stop that. He make back his money since he come out of prison. Which artists can do that. So none of them like him. There's only one Vybz Kartel and his teacher. And that's all it is. And as a producer, I can say that. So, you know, man is very talented. But, yo, let me tell you something, man. People have to just look for the facts, you know. And that's all it is. So we'll go right into this interview and hear what he must say, technically, physically, and mentally. Yeah, man. So he must be strong. With him, daughter beside him, each and every time. I'm going to talk about how that goes as well. So here we up now. Here goes. Boom.
We have a boss. Not a boss, the boss.
The world boss.
Yeah, the world boss.
Gaza Nation.
Cartel, Vybz Kartel.
Active, you know. What's up? What's up? Cypher, Peter.
Bro, so I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm just so elated, so happy that you're free, bro.
Yo, man, it's an amazing feeling. Right, I'm still processing it right now. That's how deep
I'm
it
sure.
is. Processing it, yeah.
Yeah. So it was like a back and forth process. Shout out to Lisa Evers. I'd see a lot of the updates from Lisa about what was happening on Fox News. You know, she would give the little updates, and it seemed like it might happen, and then eventually it happened. Did you start to believe at some point that you would be free, or had you given up hope that you would ever get out?
No, I didn't give up hope. Now, I mean, as a matter of fact, I actually sent for my girlfriend 2 years ago. So she has been waiting for me in Jamaica for 2 years now. I mean, that's how serious it is. I bought a couple of vehicles, like a couple SUVs and stuff, a few months before my release, because I knew I never gave up hope. And I knew that once my case kind of left Jamaica and went to the UK, I'd have a more than fighting chance.
Which is crazy. When I heard that, I remember like they were like, okay, something's not going right in Jamaica, so they're sending it to the UK. I was like, you could do that? Like,
Exactly. Because remember, we are a Commonwealth nation. The King of England is still in charge of Jamaica.
Associated, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you did when you got out, man? This is over this is what, 14 years? How long you gone?
12 years and 10 months, to be exact.
12 years and 10 months. Wow. So what did you do when you got out?
I had sex.
By the way, the best part for people listening, he's saying it with the person who he had sex with in the room with him too.
Yeah. She's here. Babe, where you going? Come back.
And you have plans to? Do you guys have plans to get married soon?
Yeah, she's my fiance. I proposed to her while I was in prison. Like I said, I was confident that I was getting out. Yeah, I never had any doubt like I wasn't coming out. So,
wow, that must have been.
She's from England.
Yeah, she's from.
Does she have
England.
any cousins or sisters or anything?
She was born in Turkey.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was born in Turkey.
Meet?
Well, we met in 2015. She actually stalked one of my baby mother's Instagram because she couldn't find me. So she had to watch who my baby moms was following. So she found me through my baby mom's Instagram. Sorry, Amanda. Yeah.
What a life.
What a life. And then she eventually found you and you guys connected while you were still away?
Yes, it was 2015. So we've been connecting for like 9 years now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was
It's
there right
amazing.
too.
Yeah, and the next thing I want to say again, really, because which artists really right at this moment in time where you have a break with Fox News, CNN, BBC, and and plenty more international media. None. So Vybz Kartel is someone special, believe you me. Only Bob Marley and them man used to do them things there before. No matter how you say an artist, so them big and Rate and Lele, them not breaking on Fox News, CNN and things like that, BBC, and lot more international media. Yeah, man. And that is the facts.
Cartel, I don't know how much we're allowed to ask you. I'm not trying to get all up in your business, but like what was it like? Like you was in like a prison? Like
Hell yeah, it was a prison. It wasn't like a 5-star hotel, trust me. But I
yeah, it
mean,
wasn't like no.
no. But I'm Vybz Cartel, so I got what I wanted. But you know, what I mean, it's still prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the question that always came up. Cartel was like, how did how did you make the music that you made? I mean, you had Fever is one of your biggest records of all time. It came out while you were gone. So how much can you say about like what that process was like for you?
Yeah, we don't want to. We're not trying to snitch on you.
No, we're not.
We just so curious. We fans, bro.
No. I'm out of prison right now, so it's all good, man. It's all good. Remember, I'm out right now, so I'm out right now.
Okay, because
so
like the first couple years, you were still releasing music, and everybody was like, "Yo, he just records so much that it's just music that's been left over that's coming out." And then after 5 years, we were like, "Yo, my man, what's going on here?" Like
Putting out music.
he's like referencing modern day shit. We're like, "What's going on here?"
Well, initially that was true because I did record a lot of songs. So, like in the first
Of course.
year, yeah, we had songs unreleased. But then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The songs ran out and we had to do what we had to do. So that's when I started recording like behind bars, which was, I mean, it wasn't really that hard because, technology made it easier. I used to record on the iPhone 6. Yeah, because it has an amazing, not the 6, the 5 Plus. Or the 5, what's it, the 5, maybe? Or the 5S, something like that. But it has an amazing sound quality. Yeah, so Fever, all those songs were recorded on that little iPhone.
With a mic? You got a mic attached to it?
No mic. I had to DJ directly into the iPhone.
Straight into the phone?
Yeah, but I used my on the bunk. They gave you a mattress, right?
Oh my
So
God.
I used the mattress to imitate the padding in the studio. So I had the phone like 3 feet away from my face, and I wrapped the mattress around my head and recorded.
Yo,
it was crazy, man. On my knees too.
And you have the beat.
It was crazy, bro.
You have the beat in the headphones?
Yes, I had the beat in a separate. Yeah, exactly. So the beat was in the headphones in a separate phone, and the iPhone or on my iPad, and then I record directly into the iPhone. So it went into the iPhone as a cappella, and then we had to send it to the studio and the engineer. Yeah.
Of course. You must have an amazing engineer or a set of engineers.
A set of them. Big up Dunwell and big up Red Boom. Yeah, man. Trust me.
People, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to the Sticky Stocky Sweet TV channel. Keep Gargan up and running. Subscribe, like, and share. What do you waiting for? It's not gonna cost you a cent. Just from your heart. Yeah.
Man.
that is
And then
crazy.
So let me like, what time of day would you record? Like, was it people watching you record?
No, most of the time we had to record like at night, but sometimes it had to be like at 12 o'clock when the most of the officers would be like on lunch break.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so for like, and I would still have to be watching. So I'd be like,
yeah,
Fever, and then I had to get up and look. Know what I mean? So it was crazy. It was line by line. Like, yeah, it was crazy. You know what I mean? But it had to be.
So they didn't. So you just record all your vocals, all the different parts, all the different sets, and then send it to the studio, and they would put it together, piece it together.
Dunwell would piece it together. But after I'd recorded, then I would make a demo. So I would play the rhythm loud, and then DJ. So like a demo, so they knew what to follow. Yeah.
For years, we've been wondering how you put out all this music, but everybody keeps it quiet because we don't want to snitch on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I didn't.
We don't know if the.
You know what I mean? I didn't say anything, but when I started talking about current stuff, I mean, a lot of people were like, "Nah, he's either a fucking he's either Nostradamus that he could predict the future,
Vybz
or he's actually recording." So it was crazy, but we never said anything because, like you said, we couldn't snitch on ourselves. We was in prison at the time.
But but no one ever came to you from the prison or the government. They were like, "Hey, how you have so much music
I came
out?"
under a lot of pressure, man. But like I said, it had to be.
Like, did it come up in court?
No, not in court. There's like a lot of searches. I mean, I couldn't have any recording devices. They would seize them. So if they saw me with an iPad, they would seize it. You know what I mean? So all my recording devices were seized.
Yeah, and this is the part of me like, because as I'm saying before, you don't get the opportunity like Jack Cure and things like that, where record in a prison with record in the studio and things like that. You get a lot of fight. So this is a fight when we see him get and him talk it out of him own mouth. So him get a lot of fight. Him have to hide, him have to dilly-dally, him have to duck and weave and all these things. And that is a stressful type of thing, Because remember, you do recording, you're supposed to be comfortable as a man who know them things there. But when you try to hide and you come out so perfect, everything come out so perfect with a little bit of phone. And that is how technology advanced today. And really and truly, you have to take a genius to do them things there. And that ideas. So, as I'm saying again, this all come down to what? Common sense. That's why I have to big up common sense, big up all the people who have some common sense. Use them common sense. Not laba. And don't use them common sense before them open them big mouth. And again, I can say, as what Vegas do, because he make himself look small. He don't make himself look really conscious and things like that. Because it's a fool argument him come with. Because me talk of what him say, each and every time, especially when it come to cartel, reasoning. Yeah, man. So the man go through a lot of shit. And some people gonna give up. And, the more determined to get the things out there. And it work. Because look at Fever. Fever behind bars. And one of the biggest thing. Who can do that? But you see, Vegas can talk him shit, Because he never got jail yet, I don't think he ever got jail yet. So you see, sometimes he can defend the real thing as a man who was at the same place where Cartel is, GP, where Cartel come from, General Penitentiary. Me do timeless already, so me can talk these things. And you're determined and you stand strong and firm and things like that. And I love it. Yeah, man. So the man talk the things you can't want more better than this and more humbler than this. And him do him thing. And right now, to be truthful, all the people who help to send him down, including the government side and the justice system, they're seeing everything, them hearing everything. Don't think they're not hearing everything and lagging on. So they're supposed to quail in them boot. You know what I mean? Because you see, that's how Father work. You know what I mean? Once you put the trust in Father and the right Father as well, can't go wrong, because this is it. Yeah, man. So let's go back into the last bit of this great interview. Yeah, man.
And by the way, it's like big news. December 31st. Did I hear this correctly, Cartel? December 31st, you're back on the stage in Jamaica?
Yes, I am. It's the biggest concert since Bob Marley, bro.
And by the way, you not only booked Jamaica, there are other ones you announced as well, though, right? You have other Caribbean shows that are on the schedule, correct?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of bookings, man. Trust me, a lot of bookings. Caribbean, South America.
So you're not coming, but you're not coming to Labor Day Eastern Parkway next weekend here in New York.
I mean, I could, but then it will kind of mess things up for me. If
I know. I'm just saying that's why I met
have my
Vybz
ways
Kartel.
come,
Thinking,
but then it's gonna be like I'll probably be on the stage and then you see me running from immigration and shit.
No, not worth it. Not worth it.
Exactly.
bro, I met you. I think I met you Labor Day Eastern Parkway Parade 05.
Yes, you did. I remember.
You had on the big fitted hat, the jersey.
Exactly. That's how I'm gonna.
Cause you.
Let me not say it. I have a surprise for the people.
No, don't say nothing. Don't say it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I.
But look, Cartel, you
Yeah.
you very important for my career when I got into dancehall music. You didn't give me my first dub ever. Killer gave me my first dub plate
Well,
ever.
that's like me.
But
It's like me because he's my father in the music. So
exactly.
Yeah. So.
But to this day, bro, when I'm in a jam, I'm in a clash or a party and somebody's hitting me hard left and right, I pull out my Tech Buddy dub.
Oh yeah, that's.
But in the middle of it, it goes, hold on, Badman style,
Yeah.
take gunshot. And then everybody, the forward is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
To this day, Cypher sounds, Badman style, take gunshot.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, that's crazy. Trust me.
Subscribe is a really good thing, you know. You subscribe to something like a members only club. So any other club cannot go into that club. So you subscribe to that club. So please subscribe to this Sticky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan, and like and share. Yeah, man. Continually.
nah, it's incredible,
It's
man.
a classic. So yeah.
So wait. So technically, I'm guessing you're not supposed to be in the U.S. Yet.
Yeah.
Will there be a time when you can come back and perform in the U.S.?
Definitely, because I've never. I mean, my record is clean, both in Jamaica and in America. I've never been convicted anywhere.
Wait, because what happened, the way you got out, it's gone, the record?
Exactly. So I'm not a convict. My conviction is just gone, and I'm back to being a regular citizen. Apart from being a superstar, but like legally, I'm.
What happens with, I mean, what do they say? Do they say sorry?
No, they did one better. I'm supposed to get a lot of money back. So that's, I guess,
You are going to get
that's
money.
financial sorry, which is good.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's financial. Sorry, that's a great way of putting it.
Exactly. So that's it. So I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Yo, what have you ever been able to put a like? You might be too close to it because it's you, but like Syph and I were trying to like break down before you came on, like the role that you play sort of in culture, because you're so prolific as an artist, but you're also so culturally important. Like you have always been that dude who, no matter what happens, you're the street's number one. Have you ever been able to pinpoint what it is about Vybz Kartel that resonates so much with the people?
And before you answer, I just want to say this. A lot of our fans are like straight hardcore hip hop fans. Not everyone's a dance hall reggae fan. So I was trying to explain who you were to these people and why we want to have you on. And to the point where I was saying, you got party records, you got fun records, you got girl records, but sometimes you got like lyrics that are basically, you are a rapper, one of the illest, Black Thought, Eminem, Lil Wayne, the way you have like put together, but you know, you speaking with your Jamaican accent, so like a hip hop fan might not get it 100%, but you spit bars.
True that. A lot of people always say.
So is it that?
I mean, it's the lyrics, it's the my personality. Because remember, being like a superstar is not just about, oh, I like his lyrics. We got to,
Yeah.
I got to like this dude as a person, his personalities. Oh, he's crazy, or he speaks so fluently, or so it's a lot of stuff. And plus, this is Jamaica. We love fighters, and we love people who fight, even when the system.
Underdogs.
Yeah, we like the hero.
Is Fever now your biggest record? What's your biggest record? Is Fever bigger than Rompin' Shop? Like, what's the biggest one?
I mean, in terms of record sales, Fever is bigger than Rampin' Shop, because remember, Rampin' Shop was taken off the market by Neo's people, because remember, it's
the Neo shit, yeah.
Exactly, the Miss Independent.
Miss Independent, yeah.
Yeah, so, but I would say Fever, like internationally, Fever, Clark's, Summertime, Rampin' Shop.
Clark's is pretty big.
Yeah, a couple of songs. But remember, like in the Caribbean and in the diaspora globally, all the songs are hits. But like in the mainstream markets of the world, I'd say like Fever, Clark's, Rampin' Shop, and Summertime.
Looking on your streaming, because like the start of your career, the first 10, 15 years, it's still like the 7-inch 45 era of music. Like you have countless 45s that DJs were playing, and tons of records that are not on streaming. Now that you're out, do you work on trying to get more of those records on streaming, or is it just like a mess and too hard to do?
No, I'm working on it right now. Well, I started working on it about a year before I came out, and I'm still working on them now. I'm still registering songs, re-releasing songs, you know what I mean? So it's a mess, because, the copyrights, and I'm not the only person who created the music. So, I have the guys who made the beat, you know what I mean, the producers, etc. So
yeah, Jamaica. I was trying to explain to him earlier, the way Jamaicans release music is very different, and then they're just now trying to catch up with the modern way and technology and all that.
But the proper way to.
But who owns the music is like
exactly.
Sometimes in Jamaica, the artist who voices it and the guy who makes the beat don't even own it because someone else paid for it.
Sometimes the artist and the guy who makes the beat don't even know each other. That's how
right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Deep.
Because it's so I want to right now. We are hear something where nobody would never really believe that. I think about that. And we are well thinking person. But it comes down back to common sense again. I hear a Cartel say, oh, him produce the biggest song in a prison, pan a little. That's what I tell people already, Say, these are the things that we are going on, Technology, I talk about that from a longer time. So look, people can record a song. People record them songs when technology start to come in a bathroom, So, Cartel, I go tell you, say, well then, boom. Him can use an iPhone 5 and him record that song, but it come down again to my argument. Common sense is so great. And that brother there, in full and common sense. Yep, we don't talk about no genius. Genius is one thing, but that is common sense. Even common sense, you don't have to think about that as an individual person. So music choose him. I don't think him choose music like how music choose him. And that I say, yeah man, Vybz Kartel, because you see, the story I try to tell you. But then again, the most important thing, the flip side of the whole thing, I don't think the government or the justice system would ever think this day will come. But right now, the man when they try to sink to death. I think they try to sink him to death. Because when she have an illness, a lot of people die in a prison too, But the one that die in a prison, they don't have no money. You understand? Poor people. But at least Cartel can stay around there or in there and maintain himself. Him can stay right in there and buy a car. I mean, not about any car, the most expensive car. Well, a lot of them politicians them can't do unless they want to do that, unless with the same thief in money is not what they work for. Whatever this brother have, I'm talent and common sense give him it. And the people, again, help him to put him there. So, That's one thing me know so well, then you must just look out to the people and you can't be like the rest of the artists them. Yeah, man. So that is that. Back to the argument.
Did you catch the picture of when you got out of Drake rocking the Vibes Cartel shirt?
Yeah, I saw it online actually. Yeah, I did. Big up to Drake and you know what I mean, Busta Rhymes, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Yeah, a lot of rappers actually, you know what I mean, gave me a shout out when I came out. NLE.
Oh, Cardi B bigged you up.
Them, yeah.
Cardi B bigged you up crazy last week. She got mad at people hating on you, saying some shit, right?
Yeah. Cardi B is a big fan, and you know what I mean, I'm a big fan of her as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I was really when she wrote that, I was really impressed that she said that shit. She was sticking up for you.
Yeah, she loved.
Well, what were people saying, Syph? How are people coming for Cartel?
Well, they're not coming for me because I had the Graves disease, so my looks are changing a bit. Yeah, so people are saying,
"Oh, God, they were coming for your looks."
Yeah.
How is your health though? Like, I know there had been physical stuff while you were away. So where are you health wise?
Well, since I came out, I've been like 50% better already. I literally just came from the doctor today, me and my baby. So, you know what I mean? I'm keeping abreast of everything. I have my trainer now, my personal trainer. He flies with me everywhere I go. So I'm working on it because remember, December 31st is going to be epic. So I got to get that.
Yeah, so you get in shape for that. You getting right.
Tell you look better right now. Exactly. Seeing you right now on camera, you look better now than the first picture from when you got out.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm working on it like relentlessly because one thing with me, I'm determined, you know. So
you know that, Syph, you know the last time Cartel was, I think, on the morning show was in the middle of the skin bleach controversy. Part of the legend of Vybz Kartel, and we had you on and you called up, and I feel like we thought you were going to give a serious answer when we asked you about what it was. And I forget what he said. Like, I just wanted to do it. Like, I forget what you said.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I say a lot of stuff. Trust me.
But isn't that part of it? Isn't that part of, like, I think part of people's obsession with you is just that they never know what they're going to get from Vybz Kartel, what you're going to sound like, what you're going to look like. It's always something different.
Yeah, like I always tell people, the only thing you can expect from Vybz Kartel is the unexpected. So that's one of my claim to fame, you know what I mean? That's one of my needs. So yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
What's the feeling been like literally in the street when you're moving around in Jamaica and people have like gotten eyes on you? What's the reaction like?
Everybody loves me, man. Even the haters. Like Fetty Wap said, everybody hating, we just call them fans though. So everybody loves me. Most people are glad to see me on the streets, you know what I mean? It's an amazing feeling.
Now they must go crazy I know how Jamaicans react to artists.
Exactly.
It must be a riot.
Exactly. So the love is real. I feel the love infinitely more. So trust me, since I've came out, the love is real, man.
Did you get a lot of love when you were locked up? Like, were you getting letters or messages or anything?
Lots of letters, man. When I say lots of letters, I'm telling you, like, bro, Santa Claus, you know, that big, yeah, man, letters, man. So big up to the people who wrote me. Enough love and respect. And I mean, your prayers have been answered. I'm free now. Thank you.
I gotta ask you the generic question, but I gotta know who's on the list. A lot has changed in music since you went away, bro. Like when you left, Kendrick and Drake were babies in the game, and now they're legends. Who's on that list of people that you'd like to connect with now that World Boss free?
Great question. This guy's a good interviewer, man.
Right? I mean, definitely. I mean, my favorite all-time rapper is dead, which is Tupac. My favorite current rapper is Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? I like the Young Guns too. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before you finish Cartel, hold on. That's so crazy. So Syph and I were analyzing like the hip hop equivalent of you, and I was like, listen, he's not like Tupac in terms of like they represent, they're different in their style, but there's something similar, and the way that the culture reacts to them. And then we kept going, and we were like, nah, Lil Wayne is
I was
the
like, no, 'cause
perfect
I was like,
comp.
lyric wise, the way your wordplay is, and you mess with syllables and cadences. I was like, it's kind of like Eminem, but like sometimes you can sing.
Yeah.
And Rosenberg was like, that sounds like Lil Wayne.
We
I was
literally
like, that's
landed, and then the
perfect.
and then the way that you connect with people gives me Tupac. Like there's this certain street underdog thing, this connection people have with you. So, anyways, interesting to hear you say that Tupac's your favorite, but Lil Wayne. So Wayne is someone that interests you for sure.
Yeah, he's my current favorite in terms of rappers who are alive, and my all-time favorite is Tupac.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Have you ever spoken to Wayne?
No, I've never spoken to him. Never.
No?
I've never.
Oh, that
no,
record has to happen.
He's definitely like when Wayne raps, it's like you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
definitely.
Did you have eyes and ears on the Drake Kendrick situation while you were locked up?
I mean, yeah. Well, how do I say? I mean, Drake definitely is in Jamaica the bigger artist still. I will say that. And
for sure.
people love Drake more.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Jamaicans love Drake. You know what I mean? So, but Kendrick is also very talented, and he's a lyrical beast. I will say that about Kendrick. Yeah. But you know, I'm a Drake fan more than a Kendrick fan, but Kendrick is bad as fuck.
This is almost like a trite question to me, but it seems like it always comes up with all the big dancehall artists, is like whether it seems silly to me, but there seems to be this conversation a lot about Afro beat and dancehall, as if like, you know, maybe there's not, they're occupying the same space on American radio, whatever the hell it might be. But obviously that's a genre that has emerged internationally since you've been gone.
Yes.
Have you taken any interest to it? Do any of the artists in that world interest you at all?
I mean, I haven't picked on one specific artist, but bro, I have no problem with Afro Beats, man. Like, they doing their thing. It's one black music, man. They doing their thing. So big up the Afrobeat artists, big up the calypso artists, big up dancehall, reggae, hip hop. It's one black music, but I don't see, and everybody has their space. I'm not worried about my space because I made my space. So nobody can move me.
No, sorry. You've been locked up for a long time, Cartel. You got to get a TikTok or Instagram. It's not MySpace anymore.
One more time. This one, Tom or Bob. Dude on my
Tom. It was Tom.
Yeah.
Tom's gone. Tom's living his dream. No, that's
Funny
crazy.
enough,
What you know is crazy.
I have a TikTok. It went from like
I know, I
to
saw it.
1.2 million. Like,
Really? Oh shit! I got to get on there.
Yeah, your TikTok was instant, like bang.
Yeah.
No, but like honestly, like Jamaica got a great resurgence right now. There's a lot of dope artists coming from Jamaica. I think that Jamaica sound is finally. I mean, it always goes up and down, you know, the trends and fashion in the world, but like Jamaica sounds real good right now. You got out at the perfect time.
I'm telling you, man, the kids doing their thing. So there are a lot of new artists too that's doing their thing. So it's good. It's great. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing.
Well, listen, Mike Tyson once famously said when he got locked up back in the day, he always maintained his innocence, but said he had done a lot of things prior to that had led him to that point, even though he was innocent of the crime. Yeah. And he said,
I think he's innocent too. He's my favorite boxer, by the way. So big up Mike.
He's the man. Yeah, me too. I just saw him last week. He's the best. But he said that, you know, he still used that time very valuably when he was gone. And obviously it took Mike a long time, even after jail, to sort of find himself and calm down and become the guy that he is now.
Definitely. Trust me.
But it's a long way of asking, do you feel like a different person? You've been gone so long. Is Vybz Kartel a different guy in 2024 than when you went in?
I mean, I'm more calmer. I'm less tempered. You know what I mean? I guess I'm grateful to be free, yo. And my kids have grown. Now I got 2 grandkids. So I think I'm a little bit more mellow now and just happy. You know what I mean? I enjoy myself more. You know what I mean? So I think so. I think so. But I like this new me.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Ja holy Emmanuel I, boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, no devil philosophy. Not tentacle level for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at